All right, cuz so there's this new segment I want to do, man. This one's a crazy bar segment, right? So every now and again, there might be a song that comes up, bro, and the lyrics just make you stop what you're doing. You might even have to pull over. You might have to replay the song back just to rehear what you just heard because you almost can't believe it. And I think
Right.
this song has been dissected before. It was around the time that some people might think, oh boy, went off the deep end when he was recording the Life of Pablo album.
Okay. Okay.
These are Kanye West bars, pre-Ye, all right, pre-Ye bars. But the track I'm talking about is Highlights featuring Rihanna. Now, before I get into the crazy bar segment, Jay Money and I had actually went to see Kanye in Vegas. It was when he was on the platform, and
Life
and
of Pablo tour.
yeah,
Part of, yeah.
literally, we were at the last show before he canceled the rest of the tour. And so it's crazy. Yeah, we were able to make that. And then literally, I think the next show was in Sacramento, and that's when he like basically just shut everything down. So we got lucky. These lyrics from this song, and again, I think these might be lyrics that have been talked about before, dissected, but bro, he goes, "Sometimes I'm wishing Mike had a GoPro so I could play that shit back in slow mo. I just shot an amateur video. I think I should go pro." And I was like, bro, what? Because I highlights is one of those songs when the song starts and like you hear Rihanna's voice. I don't know. I hate to say it's a skippable song, but it's not one I usually listen to. But the other
Right.
day I just happened to listen to it and I had to double back on those bars. And then he goes even further. And I think these are the lyrics that are dissected, but he goes, "I bet me and Ray J would be friends if we ain't loved the same bitch. He might have hit it first. Only problem is I'm rich." And so I'm just like sitting there. I was like, okay, so it's obviously he's going sexual with the song. He goes from being explicit about his manhood, and then he goes into referring to his wife of how basically she used to bang someone who made her famous. I don't know, dude. Just anyways, crazy bar segment. Kanye, I mean, listen, I respect you as an artist. I love you as a producer, but my guy, I don't know where your head was at during the recording of that one.
I feel like he's one of those people that is like, he says the most outlandish things, and I think he's just waiting for somebody to just say, yo, take Ye's mic away. Please, just
Yeah.
get him off the mic. But I feel like when you're in that moment, I have to assume that everybody that hears that line that's in the studio, like, everybody's probably looking at you like, fuck is he
Yeah.
talking about? And could you imagine too the owner of the founder of GoPro, because it's a publicly traded company. So imagine saying like, imagine using that for like a marketing campaign.
Dude, right? I didn't even think about that, bro. Yeah, because literally, I mean, at the time, I mean, GoPro was probably what, somewhat new back then, if that was 10 years ago, right? And then you're like, damn,
Yeah.
Kanye just literally put us put us out
Right.
there, dude.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, that's when they started really becoming popular. And I can only imagine having a commercial where like it's like a first person shooter type of deal, like using a GoPro, but you're going out for a party rather than it being like for sports and shit like that.
Yep,
Man,
yep.
I think that'd be good music marketing like genius to promote a product like that for something like that. That's a good one. I might have to actually go back and listen to that and hear the context of the song. But I remember the Ray J line. I was like, "Yo, that's crazy."
Yeah, like I said, I think the Ray J line has been, I've seen memes and people talk about it, but it was the GoPro shit before the Ray J bars that I was like, man, wow.